Alright, so intro, talk about jungle, then go to the altar, and hopefully, perhaps you'll
Your
know.
FPS will drop to 2.
You'll know. When your FPS drops to 2, you'll notice.
It will be a slideshow. It will be very infuriating, and I would appreciate you keeping your calm.
How do I
Flip
check if it's
shit.
How do I check if it's recording without turning it off? Temple.
Enter. Is that what your numbers are bound to?
Yes,
If the numbers are red, it is recording.
I know that. Wanted to make sure I could check it without it turning off.
What is this ping? Alright.
Shall I intro?
Yes.
Hello everyone, welcome to HTM. I'm Amishi,
I'm Ty.
Hadius here.
and we are going through and doing a follow-up of our Twisted Treeline video from about a week and a half ago. We are just going through checking out things that have changed from it being on the PvE to going to live.
So hi.
Sup.
We're also going through and looking at all the minor details that we missed the first time that are not really important but are interesting.
Subtle stuff.
So shall I start with the jungle?
Go ahead.
First thing of note is, it's just a little fun fact. They give you just enough gold at the start to start boots, cloth, and 5 potions. Seems like a pretty optimal setup for champions and stuff, but if I'm not incorrect on that. I don't jungle often, so...
That's definitely nice because that means that you get to... Jungling on this map is different than Summoner's Rift because you have more money to start with. So, although I don't know if I feel like that jungling is going to be something that people do on this map. So I guess it could go either way.
So yeah, each side of the map has 3 camps, the wolves, the wraiths, and the golems. They're about on par with Summoner's Rift difficulty, maybe a bit easier. And they give more gold, obviously. And they're all set onto a 50-second spawn timer. So that's pretty much just enough to clear a round of the jungle, go gank, or pick up items or something. Oops. Pick up items, and then come back, and everything will be respawned by then.
I do like that it's only 50 seconds because that's a lot quicker. And one of the problems that I had jungling on Summoner's Rift is that by time you gank or you go back and do stuff like that, it's not like, everything's respawned.
It takes a while on Summoner's Rift for things to respawn, I think.
So the altars, cool shit. You may have noticed that we could see Hadius over on his altar, and he could see us over on our altar, even though the altars haven't even unlocked yet. This is very important.
But a fun fact is, you can no longer see me, correct?
Nope.
Correct.
I am still standing on my altar.
As soon as it locks, you cannot see them.
If it is locked for your team, the enemy team doesn't have vision of it. But if it's locked for them, or if it's neutral, they do have vision of it.
As soon as this thing unlocks, we'll be able to see TF again, and he'll be able to see us.
No, I'm pretty sure not. Like I said,
yeah,
it's still
because
locked
he
to your
captured
team.
his side. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't see it. It's until you go lock it that you don't have vision of it until then.
Also, if you notice the circle that lights up that goes around that's slowly ticking down, if I step out of that, as soon as I step out, he couldn't see me or we couldn't see him. It's limited to just the circle. Am I right?
Yes.
That little ring inside the platform, that's all you can see. You step off of it, you don't have vision of it anymore.
I'd also like to point out the runic symbols that are lit up are actually counting down to when the altar unlocks.
I was about to ask that, because I'm watching that right now. That's pretty neat.
That is nifty and helpful. And so it's about to unlock.
So, more interesting things about the altars is,
we must
oh, you can see the sides of it move out as it unlocks. That's neat.
That's neat.
But, more than one person standing on it does not affect the capture rate. It is always 8 seconds, right?
Yep.
So,
Correct.
it's actually...
approximately 8.
Every web.
Have more than one person stand on it because they have vision of where you are, so, or at least at the start. So
It would be good to have more than one person
My
there,
true
maybe
beauty
hiding in the
is
bushes or
beneath
something,
the skin.
because it is so easy to go, oh look, they're taking the altar. Let me take 2 steps and then kick the shit out of them. I mean, you're right there.
Yeah,
So the
but
more people, the better the team
Hold the
fights go.
string.
both altars have a patch of grass off to the side, so it's very easy to have surprises waiting for your enemies.
So much nonsense.
They see a lone enemy trying to capture it and think, oh, that's a free kill, but it might not be. Could be a tarp.
So yeah, are you still standing on your altar?
Yes.
I can't see you. And you can't see me.
There's probably a more known fact, but you cannot
They will all
recapture
be over
altars
soon.
like after they've unlocked if you currently own them.
Yeah, they're pretty much neutral. So I guess we're gonna trade altars now.
One thing I want to notice is come over to my altar. I want to see what happens if one of each team is standing on it. You are not capturing it.
Nope.
Cool.
You stop it. Now, does it decay?
It does not decay.
But if I step off it, it starts to
There is
decay.
nothing to fear.
Now, what if there's... No, what...
Oh, sorry.
Thought it stopped. Okay.
Alright, now there's 2 of us. Come on, Mishi.
Numbers do not matter. Okay.
Alright,
I
Cool.
can show
That's
them
neat.
the way to divinity.
so it can
Yeah.
stalemate it.
As soon as he left. So that's... I think the altars will be interesting in team fights. That's for sure.
It's definitely like the new focus of the map.
They need guidance.
It's just kind of nice. I'm not a big fan of like the altars and the stuff in Dominion, but I mean, I guess it's fun.
So as you've been hearing, the altars have some interesting flavor speech when people capture it. Mishi, if you'd like to go through that.
I can't.
What do you mean you can't? Oh,
I
right.
can't alt tab out.
Yay, my job.
But I wanted
I
the job.
know the true
So,
path.
what he said to me, in particular, was, what the... Now, each altar... the west altar is a girl, called the Lady, and the eastern altar is a man, called the Lord. And they're always the man and the lady. They don't really change between that. And the lady says a lot of nice, kind of mournful things, where the Lord says a lot of harsh, terrible things. So when I captured the altar, the lady said to me, "Remember who you once were, Hecarim." And then when I captured this one, the Lord said to me, "Go forth, Hecarim, and trample the living and make them tremble."
Each set of the Shadow Isle champions does have their own set quotes that can play, as well as a, I think it's like 10, like 5 for each or something that can play randomly to them. So there's this huge long list of quotes that can be said to any of the champions. And then there's some that can be said to just the Shadow Isles, and then there's some that can be specifically said to the Shadow Isle ones. And I'm pretty sure the Shadow Isle ones are that it works for Hecarim, Mordekaiser, Elise, Karthus, and Yorick. I'm not sure about Evelyn and whoever the other one is. Who's the other
Evelyn
one?
and...
Nocturne?
Yeah, Nocturne.
Is
I'm
it
not sure if they have. I think they do, but I'm not sure.
It's not
Evelyn and Nocturne here, the generic
need
ones. They don't get
guidance.
personalized ones.
Yeah, I
Hecarim,
think that's what
Karthus,
it is.
Elise, and Mordekaiser and Yorick do.
Would you like to read off the ones that they get?
All of them? I mean, we got a lot of time to kill
Pull
before
the strings.
Vialma
Watch
spawns in
them
10 minutes.
dance.
You got 2
Pretty much.
minutes. Go ahead.
Okay, Elise. This is for the Western altar. I'm just gonna head over there.
I
The-
can
for
show
the-
them
for the
way
lady.
to
Tibble, you know
divinity.
they can't see you, right?
Ah, well, you can see me. We're on the same team.
I know, but I'm just saying. Wait for me. Okay.
For Elise, your power is not worth the price, Elise. Your humanity traded away, and for what?
We must
For
all
Hecarim.
make
Remember who you once
sacrifices.
were, Hecarim. Mordekaiser is not to be trusted, Hecarim. I aid you because I must, Hecarim. She's very sad, isn't she? And she
I
knows
have to wonder about the Hecarim quote. Remember who you once were? That I think this adds a nice little bit of lore into this as well.
It definitely fleshes out Hecarim for me, because it makes me think Hecarim might have been like Garen or Darius, but for whatever the Shadow Isles used to be.
Maybe.
Well, have you read Hecarim's lore? Maybe that would explain it.
No, Hecarim has no background whatsoever. He just showed up on one day on the Isle of on the beach of Demacia and started roving around until they caught him.
Huh.
For Karthus, what kind of man embraces death? No good will come from your sorcery, Karthus. I also hear the songs of the dead. For Mordekaiser. Mordekaiser, are you also a prisoner? I serve you because I must, Mordekaiser. What happened on the Shadow Isles?
Are you asking us?
Yes.
I read somewhere that something about like the Rune Wars or whatever they were completely destroyed it.
Okay.
It's got to take something happening to make this tree line so twisted.
And when captured by Yorick, alas, poor Yorick. Are you lonely, Yorick? And as you wish, Gravedigger.
So those are specific to the west, which is also the lady. So now we are going to slowly walk over.
Slowly? I got boots of mobility. I don't know what you're talking about.
Already.
Jerk. Alright. West altar. East altar, never mind.
Ow.
Don't hurt me, bro. When captured by Elise, the spider welcomes you, Elise. We thank you for your gifts, Elise. When captured by Hecarim, lead our charge, Hecarim, and let the living tremble. They will fear the thundering hooves of the dead. So this guy is very happy that we're dead and killing everything. Where the lady...
And the other lady's just like, why? Why did you do it?
Why is everything like this? When captured by Karthus, Karthus has 4 quotes. A man who chose to join us. Glorious. Unleash us, Karthus. I serve you willingly, Lich. The dark requiem will be the last thing they hear. For Mordekaiser, I serve you gladly, Mordekaiser. Free me, my lord, so I may aid you. And when captured by Yorick, get to your task, Gravedigger. Make our numbers endless. Bring out your dead. Bring out your dead. A wonderful Monty Python quote. And slay them, Gravedigger. Make them serve us.
So, I'm going to go ahead and give my opinion. One, I like that the altars do this because not only does it add the Lord of the Champions, but it also adds depth to the map. And I do really personally like that it interacts with the characters from the Shadow Isles. It really gives the map its own feeling versus, oh, we want to play Twisted Treeline, to, you know, it being its own cool thing.
It also makes the Shadow Isles more interesting.
Shadows.
As
Also,
opposed to Dead Island.
Real quick, as for the items, the one thing that has changed is, what was it called beforehand, Tybalt?
Soul Sight Lantern or something?
Yeah, now it's called Gray's Spectral Lantern. And I'm pretty sure that most of the items... Huh?
Look at it. Open up your thing.
It was.
Oh, well.
I'm pretty sure that a lot of the numbers for what the items do have changed, have varied between the items, but I'm not sure if that's going to stick around, so we're not going to waste time just reading them all off for them to change.
Yeah, they cut out the lifesteal from Grez's, and then they've been chopping down the spell vamp on Lord Van Dam's Pillager. It's so subject to change, it's not even funny.
So before we do Vioma, because I want Vioma to be last, is there anything else anyone would like to mention? Any thoughts about the map?
Bioma's being mean.
What'd you do to him?
I'm just dancing and he's ignoring me.
Hey, don't get to that yet.
So Vioma respawns every 5 minutes after you kill him.
Respawns at the 10-minute mark.
No, you can't actually kill him, Tybalt. He just retreats.
Fair enough. Just goes back into his hole.
Do you guys have opinions on the map so far? I'm pretty sure Hat said he did.
I was interested in the Shadow Isles before. This just makes it fantastic.
I think it was more about the bots, like... personally, I don't think I'll be playing much co-op versus AI on the map.
Yeah, same. But I do like that, I don't think we've actually mentioned that. Hey, by the way, guys, there's bots on Twisted Treeline now.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a video on that.
Yeah, we're gonna do some videos on how the bots interact with one another, so you can check that out. It'll be uploaded after this one.
But I appreciate I like the fact that they finally added bots to Twisted Treeline, but I just don't see it personally replacing Summoner's Rift bots in my book.
I don't think it will, but it's definitely nice because the first time, either when you first start playing the game, in order to play Twisted Treeline, it's either a derpy custom game, and if you don't have any friends yet, that's kind of difficult, or you just go straight into PvP, not even knowing what the map is, what it does, what's on it. So it's kind of nice for beginners and people who are just getting into it.
I understand that. I really like that. I'm just speaking personally,
Yeah.
saying I don't think I'll be playing much co-op. I do like playing bot games just because it's fun and derpy and it's relaxing, sort of. But I just don't see Twisted Treelines replacing that in my book.
I'm super excited to do ranked on this map. Now that it's new, I do kind of like the old one better, but this one is just done better, if that makes sense. I guess because I started with the old one, I like the old one better, but
I still
don't
do
know.
stand by my opinion that I like this map, but it's no longer Twisted Treeline, quote unquote.
I know.
yeah, I guess I can feel that.
You could call it like the Shadow Isles, and I wouldn't blink
Yeah.
because it's not Twisted Treeline anymore.
That I would like.
It's
I would
We
love
must
for it to just be
own
changed. As much as I like the name Twisted Treeline, I do think the Shadow Isles fits better.
it's way too different from the original map that I don't feel comfortable calling it Twisted, at least associating it with the original Twisted Treeline. I love the map to death, but I just have to make that distinction there.
I do want to give Riot a lot of props. They have done fantastic on this map, and I just absolutely love what they've been doing with the game. I didn't even know that they were doing this, honestly. I thought it might have been mentioned one or two times, but other than that, I haven't heard much mention of, anything going on.
Pull the strings.
Look at you try hard. It's actually pushing.
I'm just trying to do something while I talk. I have to. Alright, is that all? Are we going to go ahead and show Viamon now?
Please.
Good.
My true beauty
Alright,
is
so,
beneath the skin.
something that we have learned, first off,
Don't attack
Hat,
them.
go away. Hat, go away.
What?
Go away.
I don't wanna.
First off, I'm zooming in. If you can see this, this is actually Ebma. Ebma is now dead. You can see the skull as well as the rest of the skeletal structure. So that's pretty
Every
cool.
well.
It's just a nice touch, if anything. You guys
Ow.
quit it.
Stop
I swear
it!
to God, if you get him.
Tell
See,
Okay. While they're being derps, now there's a chance that if you dance near Vialma, he will dance back. I said Vialma. Yeah, Vialma. So everyone spam dance. There he goes. There he goes.
He did it first time with you guys. I've been dancing there for 10 minutes. And he didn't care.
I need to do something like this with Baron.
See,
Look at
I
him.
think he just likes me.
Look at him.
We thought it was just Elise, but apparently it's with any champion.
It's just a random chance whenever someone slash dances.
Maybe it's more likely with it. Tybalt, are you spamming it?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Are you
That's-
spamming the shortcut or the typed out one?
I type /D and he does it.
That's what I've been doing.
He's done it every single time for me.
Well, he's also done it every single time for me too, Tybalt, so you have to realize that both of us are doing it.
Yeah.
He
Maybe.
didn't do it all with me. I don't know what his problem was. I tried both the shortcut and typing it out. But okay. Look at him dance. Look at him.
So that is definitely a cute thing that they added in, and I do like the changes that they've done to it. I absolutely love the Evan on there. I feel so bad that he's dead, but I think
She.
that's really Oh, I'm sorry, she. But yes, I think that's cool.
So are we done?
I think we're done. Thank you for watching, everyone, and I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope it was a good update. And
Bye,
have fun
YouTube.
looking at the rest of our videos. Bye, guys.